Okay, I'm going to do a quick walk around of this brand new Mongoose 184 VR. Stands for 18 gallons a minute, 4,000 PSI van rear. Mounted in this 2023 Mercedes high roof extended 3500 XD Sprinter. The XD means it has a GVWR of 11,030. It's the only vehicle in the van class that has enough GVWR for us to mount our full-size 184 HD with a Durapropylene 300-gallon fully baffled water tank. Very few, if any, others in the industry even offered a baffled tank in any van-mounted jetter, much less 300 gallons. It's also powered by a 56 horsepower Kohler turbo diesel with an oversized cooling system on it. And as you can see, the vents on both sides, that's because this has a special venting package on it that allows the van to be operated with all the doors shut and locked, and it will not overheat. So it's got a little 4-roller door out the back for your jet hose, so you can shut it and lock it if you're trying to operate in a setting where there might be security issues and you don't feel comfortable leaving your van open or unattended. You can lock it completely, get your jet job done with no fear of overheating the jetter engine. As you can see, the front of the van, really nice, very comfortable. I was shocked at how nice this van drives. Drove it about 500 miles over the past couple days. Great power, cruise control, never budges, keeps it keeps your speed steady without having a lot of herky-jerky from the engine, even for as big and as heavy as this vehicle is. Great mileage. 20 miles to the gallon so far, and it's got a lot of nice safety features on it. It's got Bluetooth. It's got the arrows on the side view mirrors, so if somebody's in your blind spot, it lets you know, and if you try to change lanes, it gives you an alert. Really well built vehicle. Inside, like I mentioned before, our 184 Kohler diesel Udor pump, 18 gallons a minute, 4,000 PSI. Antifreeze weatherization system. Of course, the full service remote. This is the best remote in the industry. You've got your water on, water off, precision pressure control. So you set it for 1, 2, 3, or 4,000, whatever you want to do, and the engine balances the pressure for you. Plus, it shows you the pressure on your handheld, so you can see what your set pressure is and what your actual pressure is, so you know exactly what pressure you're jetting at. No batteries for this remote. It's got a charging plate, and a full charge on this thing lasts for weeks. It's not like you're charging this thing up every day. You also have full control of your hose reel in and out with our remote. And, of course, the most important red button, the kill switch. Up here behind the cab wall, between the cab wall and the jetter itself, you got about 5 feet from the side wall over here to your step. And then from your cab wall over to your exhaust termination is about 4 feet. So there's room there for shelving on that back wall, cabinets, whatever you want to do. I believe the person that is purchasing this van is planning on putting a 1/4-inch mini reel in the mounting brackets mounted to the floor and the 3/8 hose card over here. So you got your 500 feet of 1/2-inch hose on your main jetter reel, and he'll have 200 feet of 3/8 on a cart and 100 feet of 1/4-inch. And as you can see, these doors open completely without banging into and denting the van, okay? This hose reel, which is one piece, it's the most heavy duty and solid hose reel in the industry. It's not bolted together. It's not going to fall apart. It's the thickest, most heavy hose reel in the industry, and it is one piece. It's on a 7,500-pound swivel bearing, so the hose will swivel 180 degrees, 90 degrees each direction. Why does that matter since it's in the van? Because it's on hydraulics. That whole entire hose reel assembly is on hydraulic rails, will slide off the back of the van. It comes out 3 feet, and then you can swivel whichever direction you need to go. And as you can see, the doors open completely, so they're out of the way of your jet hose. You also have an LED floodlight for your night work. You've got an exterior fill system for your jetter, so you don't have to climb up in the van to fill it up with diesel fuel. You got your overhead garden hose fill. I forgot over here, you also have your fire hydrant hose and your fire hydrant fill, which also has a hose adapter that you could hook up to if you prefer. Flow control, so you can control the flow of the water going to your main reel, because obviously at normal operation you're looking at 18 gallons a minute. If you're going to hook that 1/2 inch hose up to a 1/4 inch reel, you need to be able to dial that flow back so you get max flow at max pressure without over pressurizing your pump quickly. Now I'm going to start it up, and you can see the beacon light switch is already on. I want to show anybody watching this video a really sweet 10 light strobe package that we have. 4 on the back, 2 on each side, and then 2 in the front grille. This is what I refer to as the ultimate jetting vehicle. Now, I mentioned earlier about the roller door. It's right here. So you see it's got the 4 rollers for your jet hose. You come right off your jet hose, right out the door. You shut and lock everything else, run your jetter, get your job done. Nobody's bothering your tools in your van. Sewer Equipment of America. Mongoose 184 VR, built in the Mercedes Sprinter 3500 XD. This one has been spoken for, but we are going to have one very, very nice one with a little bit of extras. We're going to have some shelving in it, some lighting. It's going to be at the Wet Show in January. Please come check it out. That vehicle is for sale before the show. You can buy it at the show if it's not sold beforehand, but I have a feeling it's going to be, because this is one sweet jetting operational van. Give me a call, shoot me an email if you're interested.